Welcome to the 2022 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships. From Peoria, Illinois, I'm Grant Zellner with long-awaited coverage of the FJ15 division. This coverage brought to you by Double G Craft Jerky. We're at Bradley Park, just on the northwest side of Peoria. We've got the FJ15 division, meaning the players that we will be seeing this week, roughly between the ages of 12 and 15. Cadence, Burge, Chloe, Lynn, Orona, Virginia, Polkinghorne, and Ava Meyer on our featured card for round number 1. Starting things off at hole number 1, a 274-foot dog leg up and to the left. There is an OB on the right side of this fairway. Basket positioned on something of a plateau here, partway up the hillside. And Cadence Burge, the reigning amateur world champion from just a few weeks ago, leading things off. He's 15 years old, out of Huntsville, Alabama. Placed second at Junior Worlds in 2021. Chloe Lynn Orona, out of Roswell, New Mexico, 13 years old. Has played in 17 sanctioned events and has won 10 of them. Virginia Polkinghorne, O'Fallon, Missouri, 13 years old. Second just a few weeks ago in the FA1 division at the United States Women's Disc Golf Championships. She's also a multi-time junior world champ. And Ava Meyer, 13, out of Belton, Missouri. She's a world champion from last year in the FJ12 division. Getting out of a little trouble here. And just a little work to do to save this bogey here on the opening hole. Chloe Lynn, up and into the circle. Cadence Burge for birdie. And Virginia draws medal and will save the par. Ava, that's a big bogey save here. Chloe Lynn just a little off, so she'll save a bogey as well. Cadence in for the par. And everybody else cleans up. We move on to hole number 2, a 192-foot par 3, bending down and to the right. Players will have to control their speed into this green as it slopes ever further away from the player's angle. Cadence Burge looking at a standstill Anheuser backhand. Gets that disc to settle. Now Virginia. Little higher angle of approach here. And Chloe Lynn, first sidearm of the day. Wraps right around those guardian trees. Finally, Ava Meyer. Chloe Lynn to putt first. Dangerous putt. And you can see why as that disc tries to roll down the hillside. We'll get a look at where it ended up. Oh, indeed, it went far, so we are replaying the shot. Now Virginia in for the birdie. Good focus there on that second putt for Ava. Chloe Lynn, of course, after that roll away down the hill and having to, should I say, electing to re-putt with the double bogey, we're quickly on to the third. 338 feet. This hole will give everyone a chance to air out their first long drives of the day. Pretty straightforward hole, not a lot of danger to speak of. There is OB long of the hole, though, if anybody were to catch this downslope just after the pin. Virginia Polkinghorne with the honors here at the third. Beautifully controlled shot. And now Cadence Burge. Drifts a little right, but comes back nicely to the left. Ava is up next. Asking that shot to settle before it goes too far offline. Chloe Lynn, the power forehand. Nicely done. Ava from about 150, a little off her aiming point, but still with a chance to save the par. Virginia now putting from just outside the circle. Gets that disc to settle before drifting down the hill. Now Cadence. Aggressive bid there for Cadence Burge. And now needs to nail this comebacker to save the par. Doesn't like it. Chloe Lynn making up some ground on her card mates after her own misfortune a hole ago. The fourth here at Bradley Park, a 288-foot par 3. Bending sharply to the left. Right around the 200-foot mark or so is where players need to get this disc moving around and down somewhat. Several sort of tiers here as we get down to the basket with a little bit of danger lurking just beyond, in the form of that road, which is out of bounds. Chloe Lynn showing a well-rounded game. Forehand and now the backhand. A little tight, but makes the corner. And now Virginia. Powers that shot almost through the dog leg. Big skip for Cadence. Needs that to settle. We'll have to see where that one ended up. And now Ava. A little higher, going for a softer landing. Looks like that disc made the corner. just right at the corner. So a little bit to deal with now for Ava. Chloe Lynn playing quickly. Gets that disc to settle there next to the basket, right next to Ava's disc. Cadence, bold bid from down low. And now Virginia. Chance to extend the lead. Once again, drawing metal. It appears Cadence did skip onto that road with her drive. We weren't able to see that disc as it came to a stop, so Cadence with the bogey.
People may know me as Double G, and I've been making Double G craft jerky since I was 16 years old.
Whether I'm at home or on the road, Double G craft jerky is the snack that I go for.
I've actually found myself eating Double G craft jerky on my long drives to the next tournament.
We all know Double G's got a big arm, but he's also got a big heart. Every bag of Double G jerky that you buy supports children's disc golf and goes to a great cause.
You can find Double G craft jerky at doublegjerky.com.
The fifth is a 211-foot steeply uphill par 3 here at Bradley Park. Players need to carry this disc almost all of that 211 feet before getting the benefit of the plateau where the basket sits. Chloe Lynn with the honors. A little bit short of the top of the hill. There is an out-of-bounds road off well to the right here. Ava gets that disc right to the top of the hill.
Oh my god, I did it too. Hit something.
Cadence up near the road. Looks to be more than a meter from the road, so should be safe. That shot going wayward. Now over to Virginia. Once again, drawing metal. Chloe Lynn with her second birdie so far on the day. Ava just missing her first birdie of the day. And everybody cleans up here at the fifth. At 215 feet, this par 3 is the 6th at Bradley Park. Uphill to start, and then everything levels out. The road off to the left is out of bounds. It also circles around behind the basket location. No surprise to see Chloe Lynn going to the forehand here. Catches a late tree, but that's safe. Virginia up into the canopy, but also safe. Should have a chance to save the par. Ava Minor Meyer up just outside of the 10-meter circle. And now Cadence Burge. Keeping things relatively low. A little wider here. This shows... Yes, this does have a great chance of being close. It is inside the 10-meter circle. So now Chloe Lynn with her second here at the par 3. After Ava up and under the basket, Cadence Burge with the birdie. Now Ava to clean things up again. And she does so. Good job of Ava Meyer settling things down after that double bogey at the 3rd. And we are to the 7th, the lone par 4 here at Bradley Park, 555 feet. May see a couple of different strategies here at the 7th. A number of fairways to choose from, none of them particularly wide, and the basket positioned back here in this triangle of space. Cadence Burge first and safely off the tee here. Now Chloe Lynn to the power backhand. Nicely done. Virginia. A lot of power and a short, controlled run up here for Virginia. Out and into the open. Finally, Ava Meyer. May have a little issue with the tree. Nope. No issue at all. Trying to play around to the right and skip back over to the left. Now Cadence Burge. Might have some stance issues there for her birdie bid. According to the caddy book, the trees sort of stop about 70 feet short of the basket. Players trying to get through everything and out into the open for an open putt. That's exactly what Virginia does. So Ava will putt first. Long bid here. And Ava will have that remaining to save a par. Now Chloe Lynn. Cadence Burge next. Solid effort from about 70 feet. Now Virginia a chance to pick one up on the card. Solid putt for Ava. She's now strung together 4 pars in a row. Chloe Lynn as well. And everybody pars the lone par 4 here at Bradley Park. Now to a sub 200 foot par 3, the 8th at 199 feet. OB tight on the left, all the way from tee to green. This final guardian tree, less than 20 feet from the basket. And Cadence Burge will have the honors.
Oh no. Oh, sit down. It's not gonna sit down.
Pin high, but unfortunately out of bounds early for Cadence. Now Chloe Lynn. Need to find out where she got that shirt. Love the style. Chloe Lynn, a little bit long, but I think got caught up so that her disc wouldn't drift back down to the left in OB. Virginia, something very overstable, flexing it around and gets it to settle beautifully.
I almost hit the tree I aimed at.
And Ava nearly hit her exact aiming point. So now Chloe Lynn, well long of the basket, a nice layup there. Ava that close. Cadence Burge saves the par despite the OB penalty. Virginia sneaks in the birdie putt. As everybody else taps out. Rounds go by quickly here at Bradley Park. Already we are at the ninth. 365-foot and uphill par 3. This will challenge our players immediately off the tee, trying to pick and choose a route. The hole actually fairly straight from tee to basket, but the trees will force players to shape shots just a little bit. Virginia first. Deciding to go right up the middle and catches a branch that was almost disguised against the canopy there. Now Cadence with an opportunity, perhaps. Misses the gap to the right. Chloe looking out to the left here. Uses up all the available space. Big flaring skip back to the right. She'll be in the middle of the fairway. Oh, Ava, just a little high. No out of bounds over there, but it is not where you want to be. So Cadence will play first. Pretty well judged, but then some unfortunate ground play there at the end for Cadence. Virginia playing next. $150-foot up shot, settles pin high. Ava forced to try to pitch out, does not get all the way out. So now trying to get up to the top here. Well done. She can see the basket from there. Good shot for Ava there. Chloe Lynn quickly and just inches short. Cadence shows just how far that disc traveled after it hit the ground. And a big putt saves the double bogey for Cadence. Could have been worse. Does well to go ahead and limit the damage early in this World Championships. 9th is a challenge here at Bradley Park. And the challenge continues. Back 9 coverage coming your way of this card right here on YouTube. So continue to follow the PDGA. And we'll bring you more coverage of the 2022 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships.